back to Tune Your Artist in 10. My name is Serahio Rahimova. I'm a Russian-trained actress, international performer, certified Dream Awake EFT tapping practitioner, devoted to helping you live your best life on stage, on screen, and off. And today we are tapping into self-love, which is really the root of everything. The root of everything, and it's a lifelong journey, voyage, odyssey, to remember just the magical, miraculous love beings that we are, and that we deserve everything we want, to own our worth, to own our enoughness, to radiate that deservability, to believe we have the capacity to create the life that is inside of our hearts and souls, especially as high performers, especially as actors, artists, entrepreneurs, creative rebels, visionaries, trailblazers, soul explorers. This is the solvent, and why it's intrinsically embedded in every tapping session, because love heals, love expands, love is all there is. All right, so I invite you to make a little time for yourself to move through this process. It is a journey, and I encourage you to stick with me through to the end, because in the middle it might get a little uncomfortable. You might be feeling some things you don't normally feel, but actually that's the part, that's the density, that's the stagnation, that's the doubt, that's the judgment, that's the criticism that's been literally like soaking in your tissues. And we're gonna liberate it. We're gonna liberate it today together. The thought forms, the belief systems, the emotional patterns, the dysregulation in your nervous system, in your limbic system, in your field, in your aura, in your just spiritual vessel. We're going to reframe, retrain, repattern, and ultimately release the blocks, whatever it is that's been holding us back. So I invite you to return to this tap again and again. Self-love is a practice. Tapping is a practice. We don't go to the gym once. We don't eat healthy food once. It is a lifestyle. It is a form of devotion and self-care. It is a literal act of self-love. So let's set that in motion today. So I want you to tune into, we're going to begin by massaging the emotional well, the sore spot underneath the collarbones here, and we're going to tune into where we're not loving ourselves. I mean, self-love, a lack of self-love or doubt in ourselves, it can show up everywhere and affect everything. How we relate to our physical body, our body image, how we view ourselves, how we perceive our gifts, our talents, our here, what we're here to share with the world, how we go after our dreams and fulfill our potential and co-create, manifest our desires, how we behave and show up in relationships, whether they're platonic or romantic, how we generate abundance. It's everything. It's everything. So I want you to tune into where you aren't currently loving yourself enough, where you've been holding your love back, where you've been shrinking or hiding, where you've been saying you're not good enough, where you've been saying you don't deserve to receive or have this thing. We're just gonna feel it right now. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out with a sigh. Gorgeous. Tapping the center of the chest, repeating after me. And I'm gonna make a little script for us, and if what I say isn't accurate to your experience, you tell me what is and speak it out loud, because our words create vessels, so it's really important. And when you're breathing, I also invite you to invite in some sound and release on that exhale to really let that energy move and transmute and alchemize and transform. All right, repeating after me. I've been struggling to love myself. I've been struggling to love parts of myself fully. I've been hiding and shrinking myself away, thinking I'm not fully good enough. And even though I've been putting myself down, even though I've been holding my potential back, even though I've been so self-critical and judgmental, and that makes me feel even more shame and blame and guilt towards myself, I'm open to maybe loving and accepting myself in this moment. It's possible that by letting a little more love in, I can heal this. I'm choosing to know that I'm worthy of that love exactly as I am. And my artist is too. Take a slow, deep breath in, release a sigh. Gorgeous, tapping in between the eyebrows. I've been putting myself down by, so where have you been putting yourself down? Tapping the temples. I've been putting myself down by, how have you been treating yourself or mistreating yourself? How have you been speaking to yourself? Has your behavior been supporting you or not supporting you? Tapping underneath the eyes. And when I'm doing this, this makes me feel, how does it make you feel? When maybe you just have really judgmental or critical thoughts to yourself. Maybe when you perceive yourself a certain way, you try to soothe or numb it out by eating something or by scrolling or by calling up this person to receive affirmation or putting yourself down or whatever it is, tapping underneath the nose. When I do these actions, it makes me feel, tell me how it makes you feel. Disempowered, helpless, guilt, shame, blame, judgment, criticism, tapping underneath the lips. And when I feel this way, it makes me think, what are the thoughts that are on that same vibration of those emotional patterns that are driven by the reactivity of taking a certain action, allowing a certain behavior to take form to soothe, anesthetize, distract, or not feel something. Tapping all over the chest. Then I start thinking, I'm not good enough. Then I start thinking, I'm not worthy. Then I start thinking, what do you start thinking? That I'll never break free. That I really don't know how to handle this. That I'm not sure if I have the power within me to transform. That I'm not pretty enough. That I'm not capable enough. That I'm not talented enough. That it's too late. Really allow those thoughts to come forth now. Speak them out loud. It's just me and you. And it's really important that you tune into the emotionality of it. Tapping the front of the ribs. So when you think that thought and that emotion hits, they're stimulating the other. We're all in that same frequency. So we're going to allow that frequency to play out. Because when we have the emotion, we have the thought, and then we drive our actions based off of that frequency, we start to spiral out. And then we judge ourselves more and criticize ourselves more, and then we're angry at ourselves. There's all these layers on top of layers on top of layers. So we're just going to tune into all of that, how it comes up for you, and how the cycle keeps perpetuating itself. And then it's drama on top of drama, chaos on top of chaos. I just want you to tune into all of that right now. We're going to take a slow, deep breath in, release a sigh. Tapping the side of the ribs. I forgive myself for really trying to deal with this and not quite knowing how to deal with this. Tapping the inside of the left wrist. At one point, maybe this reactive pattern helped me. But right now, it's limiting me. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. It's not helping me create the life and career I want. In fact, it's making me hide and shrink and feel unworthy. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. And I forgive myself for not knowing how to manage this. I forgive myself for not knowing how to move through this. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. It's possible. I'm worthy of some radical self-acceptance here. And it's possible I'm worthy of love. Exactly as I am. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it all out. Gorgeous. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. So I want you to tune into a moment right now. Maybe it's something that happened today or this past week, or something that happened a month ago, or maybe 10, 20 years ago. I want you to tune into the moment. This pattern was either most intense or when you remember it originating. Whatever your subconscious is giving you right now is perfect and exactly what it needs to be. So trust that. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. And I want you to tune into the moment, the memory, the event, the experience, like you're watching it on a movie screen. And I want you to tune into the moment you felt like your needs weren't getting met. You felt like you weren't being acknowledged or affirmed or validated or supported or loved or seen or witnessed or recognized or supported. Tapping the side of the hand, I want you to feel that lack in your body, that contraction, that thinking that, oh, I'm the problem, or it's my fault that this happened, or it's probably because I'm not good enough, or it's probably because I'm not pretty enough, or it's probably because I'm not the right age, or it's probably because whatever it is. I want you to feel that fully, how it shows up in the body, the color of it, the texture of it, wherever it is. I want you to feel it fully right now. We're going to take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out with a sigh, tapping all over the head. And I want you to tune into that moment, kind of the most painful part of that memory, of that experience. The thoughts running through your heads, the belief system that was born from it, the emotional patterns that have been running amok in your nervous system, in your limbic system, in your subconscious mind. And in this moment of pain and contraction and hurt and heartache and self-doubt, you witness your higher self stepping into the frame. The part of you that is limitless love, limitless compassion, wholeness, completion, connection, overflow. And your higher self runs into the frame like a superhero, like a supersonic superhero, runs into the frame and picks you up in their arms and gives you a great big bear hug, tapping in between the eyebrows. Take a slow deep breath in, release a sigh. Tapping the temples, and in the arms of your higher self, you are being fully held, witnessed, seen, celebrated, recognized, and honored for exactly how you're feeling. Tapping underneath the eyes, your higher self that knows your entire journey, all of the intensity and trauma, and all of the potential and joy and overflow and success. Your higher self that knows it all, that gorgeous, giving, creative force of love, tapping underneath the nose. And I want you to tune into any part of you that's resisting that love, or resisting that support, or resisting that softness, or resisting that witnessing, or resisting that compassion. Just feel it. However it's coming up, allow it to come up. The resistance to the love, and your higher self tapping underneath the lips is even bringing love to those areas. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out. Tapping all over the chest. And in the arms of your higher self, the love of your higher self, the awareness and compassion and sustenance of your higher self, you sense that there's something they want to share with you right now. A message, a transmission, a hug, a deeper hug, a wink, a knowing. And that is taking place right now. That transmission. Maybe it's a full sentence. Maybe it's just a texture of sensation in your body. Maybe it's just the awareness that you can let go because you're fully taken care of, saturating and opening yourself into the message of your higher self. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out. Gorgeous, tapping the front of the ribs. You're doing amazing. Do you feel things moving? I'm so excited. My higher self shared with me. Tell me out loud what your higher self shared with you. Tapping the side of the ribs. My higher self shared with me. Yeah. Tapping the inside of the right wrist. My higher self shared with me. And it's possible I can believe this now. Tapping the side of the thumb by the nail. It's possible this message is truth. Tapping the pointer finger by the nail. And I want you to tune into any part of you that's still resisting the love, resisting the presence, resisting the compassion, resisting the recognition, resisting the witnessing. And we're just going to take a big, slow, deep breath of empathy, forgiveness, and compassion to all those parts of you that are still squirming and shrinking and pushing against inside. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out. Tapping the middle finger by the nail. It's possible, it's safe for me to love all that I am right now. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger. It's possible I deserve to love all these parts of me. Tapping the inside of the pinky finger. It's possible I don't need to do anything more or be anything more to be worthy and deserving of this love. Tapping the side of the hand. It's possible I'm worthy of receiving this love from myself and my higher self, exactly as I am, right now in this moment. I'm capable of receiving this love now. I deserve to receive my own love here. I deserve to dance in the beauty of my own self-love. Take a slow, deep breath in. Tapping all over the head. And if this was totally healed or transformed or transmuted, how would you be showing up in your life right now? Like, you didn't even have to think about loving yourself here. It just was. It just is. It's just habituated in your mind, body, and nervous system. Of course, I love myself here. Of course, I'm worthy. Of course, I deserve this. What would your life be like right now? What would you be thinking on a daily basis about yourself, about your artist, about possibility? I would be thinking, tell me what it is. Tapping in between the eyebrows. I would be thinking, I am capable enough. I am ready. I do deserve to have this thing. Tapping the temples. And that would make me feel, how would it make you feel? Tapping underneath the eyes. That'd make me feel really happy. That'd make me feel really confident and powerful. Tapping underneath the nose. That would make me feel in control of my reality and my career. Tapping underneath the lips. That would actually be really fun. And I deserve to create from this space of fun. Tapping all over the chest. I deserve to create from this space of overflow. I deserve to create from this space of giddiness and joy and abundance. It's possible that loving myself more is the gift that me and my artists need. And I'm giving it to myself now. And I want you to tune into the part of you, any remaining part that's looking for that love from a certain person, a certain situation, from your career, from whatever it is. We're always looking outside of us. Affirmation, confirmation, approval, validation to receive that love. And I want you to tune into the presence of your higher self, who's there with you at all moments, who knows your whole journey, who's replenishing that literally your energy field full of love, this limitless circular vessel that's being pumped through with limitless energy of love, and that you are capable of fulfilling that need for yourself now, and that's more than enough. How does that feel in your body when you are giving yourself what you need, when you have your needs met, knowing that at any moment your higher self is with you every step of the way? You're provided for, you're supported, you're safe, you're seen, you're witnessed, you're cared for, you're celebrated. How does that feel in your mind, body, nervous system, auric field? Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out. I am worthy of this caliber of love now. I'm worthy of leading my life in love. I'm worthy of having more than enough love so that I even have some to share. Tapping all over the body now. And I want you to tune into you having all of your needs met, all parts of you fulfilled, all parts of you that are like, I need love now. No, it's full, it's robust, it's in resonance, it's fluid. It's like this river dancing with all of creation. And what happens when we have all of those needs and desires met? What happens tapping all over the body? We actually become givers. We actually become proactive in our lives. When we have all of our needs met, when we're in this state of infinite, limitless, overflowing love, we want to share that love. So I want you to tune into 5 things right now that you are ready to give more love to. And maybe these are still parts of yourself, and that is obviously more than okay. We're always learning how to love more of ourselves. Maybe you want to share this love with someone in your life. Maybe you want to share it with a part of your career or your finances or your health, whatever it is. I'm giving this love to, tell me who it is, what it is, where it is, what part of you it is. I'm giving more love to, tell me 5 things right now. I like that one. A few more. I'm giving that love to. Oh yeah. And I deserve to dance in this exchange of love. And that as I become more of a giver, that love comes back to me tenfold. So I want you to tune into that energy that you're giving to parts of yourself, to loved ones, to your career, to the world, and how this love is literally just circulating back to you 10 times more. And I want you to tune in. We're going to drop our hands into our lap right now, or maybe you want to do this motion with me because this is feeling really evocative of that like circular vessel, that gorgeous exchange of giving love. The more I give, the more I can receive. We're here to receive it all. And we have to activate that proactive nature, that affinity of form with the Creator to participate in that dance. So as I'm filling myself up with love and going in overflow, I'm giving it all to creation and it's coming back to me tenfold. We'll do that one more time with our arms and take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out. Dropping deep inside your body, tuning into that circular energy flow like a fountain. Like you're this beautiful, shimmering, bursting with life fountain. The more you give, the more you receive, and it's this beautiful dance of your expression, of sharing that love, of receiving that love, and tuning into how this is just this energy-giving, life-giving force that you can tap into at any time, and that by loving yourself more, you're aligning with that vibration and connected to the highest form of energy there is, one with the Creator. Just saturating and simmering in this flow right now, feeling it lighten up and add integrity and richness and beauty to your energy field, this glowing ball of light and love. That's your magnetism, baby. You instantly become magnetic as a byproduct. Bringing one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, honoring yourself for moving through this today, showering yourself with that love, maybe moving up the hand to your heart and just giving even more love to your heart space, the magic of you. Let's take one last slow deep breath in here. Let it all out. Amazing, amazing work. I did not mean for this to be so long. Tune your artist in 10. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it gets, you know what? You're here with me to the end. Cheers to you. It's exactly what it needed to be. I have to trust that. Drink some water. I'd love to know how you're feeling, if you're willing to share that message from your higher self, how it feels to drop in, build the infrastructure of that circular vessel, that giving and receiving, that abundance, that love, that overflow. I'd love to know how it feels inside of you. Maybe there's a color or texture that's appearing in a certain place in your body or in your mind, or there's a thought or new belief system, or it's just like your energy feels dancing and you're ready to go out and share the magic with others in your day. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. If this helped you in any way, of course, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend. I do love meeting you in the comments. It really is so empowering when we get to witness not just our own growth, but support the other. That's how we're building this collective love grid, essentially. And it's an honor to share this with you. I'll see you in the next tapping video. Bye for now, Creative Rebel. Mwah.